And what you done this weekend?
I won the YCS Duel Dortmund.
Nice. What did you play?
I played Duel.
Nice. Any shoutouts before we go to the deck profile?
Shoutouts to Felix and Kenny. They helped me a lot and tested with me decks. And Felix gives me his knowledge and playing style. Yeah, I want to thank these guys.
Okay, then let's go right into the deck profile.
Okay.
How many cards did you play main?
I played 40 cards main, 15 in the extra deck and 15 in the start deck.
Okay, and here the nice prize cards. Okay, then show us your deck.
Yeah. For the Sprite engine I played 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, 3 starter and 1 smashers.
Yep.
So I think this is pretty standard because no one plays the trap because the trap is only good in the pure Sprite deck and not even in the main. I think only side deck. You can play 2 jet, but I think this is too bricky, and I don't have another option for playing like something like a second red or second carrot. I think that doesn't make sense.
What's your thoughts about pixies?
Pixies I don't like that much because you don't have your battle phase a lot and you can't OTK that well. And you don't want to OTK like in the second turn after you bring out your board. Often you want to mill out your opponent and bench all his cards from the deck. Then for the runic engine, I played 3 tip, 3 freezing curse, 3 destruction, 3 flashing fire, 3 slumber, 1 dispelling, and 1 smiting storm, and then 2 fountain. I think 2 fountain is the right number because 1 fountain is pretty bad because if you get a cosmic cyclone on the fountain and you only play 1, you can't recycle your runic cards and you don't draw your cards. And I think drawing like 2 or 3 cards in your turn and the opponent's turn is pretty good. Slumber. I saw lists with 1 slumber, but I think slumber is a pretty good card because you don't have your battle phase, but your opponent has it. Then if he wants to break your board, you can chain slumber from hand and protect your main monsters. Or if they go Baron trying to destroy something, you can chain and target like your elf or something. And yeah, so you can protect your card with this. And this was in the 4th match against Flounder pretty good because it's the only runic spell that can choose up to the numbers from benching cards from the deck. Like Flashing Fire says you have to bench 2 cards, or Destruction says you have to bench 4 cards, and if your opponent only has like 3 cards in his mid deck list, you can't activate Destruction to destroy spell or trap. So this is pretty good if you want to go for game. This spelling is if you have a pretty crazy hand, you can search it with tip, but I don't think this is the right way. And if you have it hard draw and your opponent is going to search something, you can chain it and rip in 1 card from your hand. It's randomly, but it can be pretty strong, I think. For the extenders, I played 1 Hyperia, 1 Capsule, 1 Binder. Capsule, I think, was the best one of the level 2s because you can special summon it with Gigantic, go into Elf, draw 1 card, and then special summon it back, go on Djinn Buster, and if you negate with Djinn Buster and detach this, you can draw another card, so it's like a pot of greed. Hyperia is going first in the start and pretty strong. Just like your normal summon level 2 monster, draw a card, and if you have sprite names or something, you can special them. This card is crazy. And Wind Up Kitten is for the grind game. If you want to bounce back the opponent monsters, I think this is the best one to play. Also, it is not soft bonus per turn, so you can special summon it with Gigantic, bounce one, go into Elf, special summon back, and then bounce another card. So this is pretty crazy. Then for the board breakers, I played 3 Lava Golem. I think I don't have to talk about this. This is crazy in this deck. You can tribute 2 cards, special summon it, and you don't need your normal summon. Yeah, because you can bring out your Hugin with the runic cards. So I think this is the best board breaker you can play.
And you can bounce it with Wind Up Kitten and Lava Golem your opponent again.
Yes,
it's also pretty nice.
I did this 2 times, I think.
Nice.
And then one called by the Grave, 2 talents. This card is crazy in this format because of Huffness and Kelbeck and any hand trap. Also the Biscuits. If you play around the hand trap, having this, you can rip one card, draw 2 cards. This is crazy, bro. And called by the Grave is it's called by the Grave. It saves you from Shifter if you have it, because Shifter is pretty scary. Because you can't resolve your fountain and don't draw cards. Yeah. This is it for the main deck.
Then show us the extra.
In the extra deck, I played for the Runics 2 Hugin and 1 Gary. So the reason why I played only 2 Hugin is because I only played 2 fountain, and I think 2 Hugin is enough. Because you don't summon it that much. If I have 1 fountain in the deck and I don't need it, I often summon Gary if I have level 2s, because you can pop cards with this. This is like for Roach deck, this is scary because the most Roach decks don't out cards that well. Yeah, so this was pretty good. I summoned it often, and this won me like 1 game against Flunder because they had no cards left, and if they ran over this, I can activate it and out their Empen. Yeah, but this is crazy against Flunder, I think. Then 2 Elf. I saw a lot of player plays 3 Elf, and I think 3 Elf is the right way to play the extra deck. And one time I missed the 3rd Elf in the mirror against another Runic Sprite player. So yeah, Elf is right now I think one of the best cards in the format, or even in the game, because every level 2, generic level 2 you can use to make this card bring 1 level 2 back and make from there your combos. This is crazy. I like this card. Then 1 Dark, 1 IP. Yeah, IP is also very good in this deck, because if you make Evermax, a lot of decks can't out it. Yeah, and with Dark, you can bring Dark out, special Huffness or Bestial back, and then go into Elf or something and make your combos. Then 1 Unicorn. I never summoned this card in the whole tournament. I think you can easily cut this and play 3rd Elf. Yeah, but if you have a crazy board and want to finesse your opponent, you can summon Unicorn and shuffle back a card. Yeah, and then 1 Crusader Evermax. This card is also crazy against Flunder, because if you summon it with IP, they only can out it with the continuous spell. And if you destroy the continuous spell or something, this card is nuts. Then for the XCs, I played 2 Gigantic, 1 Onibimaru, 1 Gin Buster, 1 Mannequin Cat and 1 Zeus. Zeus, I think Zeus is also. I also never summoned this card, and I think you can also cut it if you want to play a third Hugin. But if you don't lock yourself into level rank 2s, this card is also crazy. The Mannequin Cat against the tier matchup and the mirror matchup. This card is crazy in this format if you want to win against Ishizu tier, because you summon with this Anubis, and Anubis just make the Ishizu tier player swoop. Then Jinbuster. Jinbuster is also a crazy mistake because it's for the Xenon line with capture. If you make it with capture and negate something, you also can draw with capture the card, so I think this card is important in this deck. Then one Onigimaru. This card is good in the grind game, or if you want to out something like an Empen or something, you can summon this in depth and banish the Empen to your opponent's next end phase. And then two Gigantic. Yeah, this is also pretty standard because Gigantic is gigantic. You can make it easily if you bring out your human special carrot and then go to gigantic. Also, if you make gigantic with human, it gains 1/6 attack, and you can tribute this for Eradicator. So this is also a very good card.
Understandable. Then let's go into the side deck.
Of course. Then for the side deck, I played one red Resonator, one Anubis, and
Turn the cards around, please.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
So every player who doesn't play red Resonator in Sprite is, I think he's lost. I don't know. This card is pretty strong. Then Anubis. Yeah, this card is crazy against Ishizu tier. They can't do anything. I draw this card 2 times and then normal summed it in the end of the turn, and the Ishizu player just scooped.
Nice.
And then the Thunder King Rare is for the mirror match.
Understandable.
If they summon any sprite, you can bring this out with Mannequin Cat, and they can't add more cards.
Mm-hmm.
Then I played 3 Sphere Mode.
Pretty good board breaker.
Yeah, it's also a pretty good board breaker, but I think Lava Golem is still better because you can tribute 2 cards, and the most good players right now, if they don't overextend, they play around Sphere Mode, because Sphere Mode is very scary. I was thinking sometimes about sliding this in because I was not sure if my opponent goes for they left 3 monster back on the board, but even if they had 3 monsters, I didn't draw this card. But I think this is also very good. And then also against Ishizu tier, I played a different Dimension Ground. If you don't get your Anubis, but you draw these, you survive easily 1 turn, because they will not waste any materials.
Understandable.
You can chain it to Kid Colors and then they banish 5 monsters. Then I played 2D Barrier. I think this card is in the format also very good, because against Branded Despia you can call Fusion, against here you can call Fusion, and against some road stakes you can call Synchro or Xyz. So this card is also pretty good.
Understandable.
And then to Eradicator. Eradicator was crazy in game 4 against Floanderies. It was the last game, like 3 minutes before time, and I flipped this card, tributed a Gigantic Sprite, and I ripped him 4 spells, and he immediately, after this effect result, he scooped.
Understandable.
It was so good. Oh my god.
Very nice. No love for Flunder.
And then 1 Trap Tricks. So you play every copy of these 3 times.
Pretty good choice.
Yes, and then 2 evenly matched. this card is also a pretty good board breaker, but the problem with that is Ishizu tier have crime, and the crime is searchable, so this card is like 50-50. If they have crime, it's bad, but if they doesn't have crime, bro, this card is so strong. Oh my god.
Understandable. Nice deck. What's your plans for the future?
Next year I want to play the main event and look how I can go there. But I don't know what I do with the prizes. I have to think about it. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for the deck profile.